Hello. Sorry, I've been mute. I was just waiting for more people to join. So, on today's live, I just want to take down my boho braids. Hello. Why are you laughing? So, I want to take out my braids. I've had these braids for I think it's 3 weeks old now. I think. What's this? It's 23. So, I made this hair on 27, I think. Where is this one? On 27, so it's like 3 weeks and some few days old. And it's looking so rough already, but somehow I like it. But I have to take it down now. It needs to go. So I just want to do that while I chat with you all on here. Sorry, I need to respond to a message real quick. Where is this one? I don't know where that is. Okay. Oh, this air. If you cover this hair like this, this face is still looking so fine. I don't even want to remove it, but I just have to. It needs to go. Give me 1 second. Let me get my scissors. Again. Now, where the issue is me. I don't know. I'm not sure. I know my hair has been growing, but I don't think it's this long. I hope I'm not cutting my hair. Okay. Let me just pack it up so it's easier to. I'll just do it one like it. Oof, this is going to take a long time, and I'm already hungry. Okay, let's talk, let's gist. How are you doing today? How is your day going? What time is it wherever you're watching from? Can you drop it in the comments? I'm in Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria, and the time right now is 12:36 p.m. Where are you watching from, and what time is it wherever you are now? I don't think my hair grows. Oh, that's not bad. Mhm. Where are you watching from? What's your name? How are you doing? Nobody's talking in the comments, so well, if you guys are not talking, my name is Yetunde. I am in Lagos, Nigeria, and the time here is 12:38 p.m. What is your name? Where are you from? And what time is it over there? Wherever you're watching from. I would love to get to know you. Let's talk. Okay, maybe I should put a question here. I would have actually loved to play a sound, but you know how YouTube is with copyright. I don't want to get a copyright strike because last time I played the music on my live, they, there was a copyright notice on it, and I don't want YouTube to suspend my account. So until I can find a song that will not be that will not have a copyright claim, then until then, this is how um my life is going to be. So pardon me. What's your name and where are you? Hello, Nicholas. What's your name? Nicholas, what is your... Oh! Oh, that was funny. Pardon me. I mean, I'm already calling his name Nicholas, and then I'm asking what is his name again. That was funny. Okay, I already know your name, Nicholas. Nice to meet you. Where are you connecting from, and what's the time over there? Okay, let me bring this a little closer to me. This is better. since you all have refused to talk, I guess I will. Let me tell you a story. Story of. Oh, it's actually my own story about one time when one of my customers, should I say disappointed? I don't know if I mean it's a disappointment, but then, well, this is just to say that as a service provider, you should always ask for a deposit, most especially from a new customer, like somebody that is not a regular customer that you've only worked for like maybe once or twice. It is always best to ask for a deposit before going. So, like about 4 5 years ago, something happened. I've had like different experiences with customers, like disappointing me or not, canceling last minute. I've had a lot of experiences, but this one is the one that actually really taught me a lesson. This was like 5 years ago, I think, around 2015. Then sorry, 2019. So that's like around, is that 5 years or 7 years? Wait, 2021, 2022, 25, 6 years. Yeah, that was 6 years ago. So this woman, she called me that she wanted to make her hair. She's like an older person. Her daughter is my regular customer. Her daughter is like my customer. I make her hair like every time. So the mother now called me now that she wants to do her hair. And she said she will be needing a pack of kinky attachments. So at this time, I was still very struggling, like financially, because that was when I decided to start freelancing full time. Like before, prior to this time, I was working in one fashion house, and then something happened, and then I left. So this time around, I decided that okay, I'm not going to work for people again. I'm going to start working for myself, which is good, right? But that early stage of working for yourself is usually very rough, especially when you don't have capital or you don't have anybody supporting you financially. So I decided that okay, I'm going to start working for myself. That was what led to like okay, now I'm going for getting customers and all. So I got this. I through somebody I got to know her daughter. She became a regular customer, and my customer rather. And then through her, I decided to do mother's hair too. So at this point, this woman, I've done her hair like 3 or 4 times. I can't even count. I don't know, but I know for a fact that I've done her hair like before that time. So that was what made me to be comfortable enough to use my money to buy attachment for her. So she called me, said she said she wanted to do her hair, and then she said okay, she'll be needing an attachment, kinky attachment. And so and guess what even happened? What made this to be even really really sad was that I did not even have money at this time. I think I had somebody's money with me, so I decided to borrow that money without even asking the owner. Borrow the money to buy the attachment with the hope that, or with the belief that I would get to her house, do the hair, get paid, and then refund the person without any issues or anything. Sounds great, Abby. When I got to her house, the I think the what's it called again? The appointment was for, I think the appointment was for 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock. I can't remember. The appointment was sharp at some point. So I got to her gate. When I left the house, she didn't say anything. She didn't call me to say, "Oh, don't come again." When I got to halfway, she did not remember that she doesn't want to do her hair again. It was when I got to her gate. It was when I got to her gate and I started, like I was not calling her, obviously like normal when I get to the gate. I would call them. Sometimes when I get to their estate, they have to call the estate gates for me, estate security, or maybe send me a code for me to be able to enter, like to be able to access the estate. So when I go to their gates, they don't live in an estate. They live in a place that you can enter without calling the gates. You only call their own gate when you get to their gate, and then they can just tell their own security to open the gate for me. So it was when I got to this gate, there was nobody at the gate. I was now calling and calling and calling and calling. Then eventually, when this woman answered me, guess what she said? Hmm. She said, "Oh, Yetunde, I don't want to do my hair again." Hey, I wanted to. Okay, I couldn't even get angry because I already left my house. I already took somebody's money to buy attachment for this person. And then you have to wait for me to get to your gate to, for me to start calling you before you now remember that, oh, you don't want to do your hair again. And there was no apology. There was nothing like, oh, I'm sorry, or there was no explanation. There was no reason, nothing. She just said, I don't want to do my hair again. Please, if you were me in this situation, if you were in my shoes, what would you do at this point? I would like to know. Like, if you were in my shoes, what would you have done in that situation? Because at that moment, I could not even get angry. Like people get angry. I couldn't get angry at that point. I was just sad and disappointed, and like I don't all the emotions, all the emotions you can think of, just was just flashing through my head. But eventually, I had to leave the gate now. I can't force her to. I cannot force her to do hair. So I had to leave her gate. And then I came home, but I was so pained. And then guess what? I couldn't even call her to ask for her to pay. I think I told her that she needed to give me money for the attachment or something. I can't remember how that went down, but I feel like I asked her about the money. But she didn't even respond to me until the next time she wanted to do her hair. That was when she now paid for the attachment. But I had to look for money to refund the person I borrowed her money to buy the attachment. It was crazy, but that was like my turning point. But guess what? I didn't even learn my lesson until after a few other times that similar situation happened. Hmm. There was a time that something similar happened. That was this was even very recent, but this one I collected a deposit. It was for a makeup job. It was for a makeup job um I think last year or 2 years ago. I'm not really sure, but this is pretty recent. So she booked for an appointment that she wants to do her makeup. I've done makeup for her once before, and I collected deposits this time around because I had learnt my lesson. So I left my house. She paid 50% of the total price because that's my deposit now, 50%. On my way to go and meet her, the address that she sent to me. The next thing I was wearing was, oh, Yetunde, eh, please, can you come back? The party is for so and so time. And I'd already left my household. I carried my bag, my everything was already on my way. She said I should come back another day. I mean, sorry, another time. Can you imagine that? Like, what if I had other appointments booked for that day? Like, there are some times that I would book two people for one day, like book morning, especially when I have a makeup job. There's high possibility or probability, whatever the word is, that I would book another person for that same day. So imagine what if I had booked another person for like afternoon, hoping that I'll just get there by like 12, do our own makeup and get out. She now said I should come in the evening. So I had to go back home because this day, luckily for her, I did not have any other appointment set for that day. So I went back home. I was actually upset because it's not easy to carry my bags and lights and everything and be on my way. Wasted time, wasted effort, wasted money. But because she has already paid me deposit, I didn't really, I wasn't really so upset about that. So I went back home. Then she said, I think she said I could come like around 12 or 1, I'm not sure. So when it was 12 o'clock, I carried my bag again, and then I started the journey. You know that when I got to around the same place I got to the first time that she asked me to go back, when I got there, I got another message again. Hey, Yetunde, please, please don't worry, don't come again. The person that the place I wanted to use, they said that they don't allow makeup person to come. The story was long. In one word, I shall go back home. That there's no need to come again. At this point, I was upset, but I was not upset at the same time. Reason because she has already paid the deposit. So this is why collecting deposits is very, very important. Even she herself could not ask for the money, could not ask for the deposit back because she knew she had already stressed me twice. If the deposit she paid was not enough to cover for my stress and everything, but at least it was enough to cover for the transportation that I had already wasted trying to get to her 2 different times on the same day. I mean, it wasn't enough compensation, but at least I did not run at a loss at the end of the day. So it's very, very important to collect deposit if you are a service provider. It's very important. Make sure you collect your deposits before you even leave your house to go to anybody's house. Don't let them give you that story of, oh, my bank is not connecting, my because at the end of the day, that story is that they've already started to give you before you leave your house. Let it not be that it will last for 10 months before you get your money. Because I also have had that experience too. It's funny, but it's true and it's real. Hello, Evangeline Joyce. Nice to have you here. Hi. Thank you for joining. So I'm just talking about my experiences from um, hairstyling and home service. How and the makeup also, like how people will book you and the importance of collecting deposit before leaving your house. Because I've seen shaggy. I've seen a lot. I've seen pepe in the hands of people, the hands of customers. I am in Lagos, Nigeria. What about you? I'm in Lagos, Nigeria. No, but seriously, you have to collect deposits from people before going to their house. If not, they will take you for granted. But what I do now is that when it is somebody that I've um, done makeup or hair for like multiple times, like several times, like my regular customer, I don't ask them for deposits. What I do is if they need me to bring an attachment or anything for them, I just tell them, oh, you're chatting from India, nice to have you here. What time is it in India right now? It's 12:59 here, that's like 1 p.m. What time is it in India? 5:30. Oh, alright. That's cool. It's just 1 p.m. here. Afternoon. It's nice to have you here. Please don't forget to subscribe and like. Don't forget to like this live. Thank you. Thank you, Evangeline Joyce. Thank you so very much. How are you? Do you work? What do you do? Are you a student? I don't think this thing has even. Let me see. Hmm. I should post more videos. Do you mean on do you mean shorts or long videos? Because I post shorts like not every day but like regularly, maybe like some few days in a week I post shorts, but I haven't been posting long videos for some time now. Is that what you are referring to? Long videos. Oh, yeah, I need to post more of that. I've just been very, very lazy. Although I was busy at some point, I was writing exams, but I'm done now, and I'll stop being lazy and actually start posting long videos. Thank you for that. Thank you. I have so much inspiration. I have so much um ideas. I just need to sit my behind down and make videos. I will start doing more videos now. So when this video gets to 40 minutes, I'm going to end it because I have to go and cook. I'm hungry. I'm not eating today. I've just been doing life since. So once it gets to 40 minutes, I'm going to end it, and then I'll see you some other time. I really appreciate everybody that joined my life today. Even though some of you did not stay for so long, it's fine. I don't have a favorite Indian food because I've never actually tasted any Indian food before. I've never. Looking forward to it though. Maybe I'll have a favorite. I've never, but I heard that Indians have something similar to our jollof rice here. Is that true? Do you have anything similar to jollof rice in India? Maybe if you have, you don't know. Okay, but do you know jollof rice? Have you ever seen or tasted jollof rice like our Nigerian jollof rice before? Are you from India or you live in India? Like, where are you from? Where's your country of origin? Okay, so you are from India. Okay, okay. Do you have anything you make with rice? Jollof rice um is made with rice. It's just a type of way that we cook rice. You know how some people can make fried rice, some make jollof rice, some make just white the way it is and then make a sauce to go with it. So jollof rice, we make the sauce and then we put the rice in it too, and then we cook it together. So it comes out like yellowish or like orange or like I don't know. So it comes out reddish kind of. Yeah, I think that's the best description for jollof rice, and it tastes yummy. Mm. I love jollof rice. Although my favorite type of rice is the white one with the sauce to go. That's my favorite type of rice. But jollof rice too is, if it's done properly, mm, it's yummy. Oh yes, biryani, exactly. I've heard of it a lot of time on online. Actually, I've heard of it, but I've never actually tasted it. I've never seen it physically, like one on one like this. I've only seen it online, and I've heard of it online also. Maybe one of these days I'll get to taste it. Maybe I can go to one of our Indian restaurants in Lagos and see and just have a taste of biryani. How do you cook biryani? How do you make biryani? How do you prepare it? What's like the basic way to do it? Oh, I'm sure it will taste very nice, especially with that chicken. Mm, I can imagine it. I can imagine the taste. Is that your favorite? Alright, guys, this video it is already 40 and 2 minutes long, and I'm going to have to end it here because I need to go and eat I am very, very hungry. I'm not eating today. Thank you so much for joining my live. I will try as much as possible to come on live every week. I'm not sure how often it's going to be, like weekly. Maybe I'll do like once or twice in a week. I'm not sure. It depends on how free I'll be. But today, this is the end of the live. Please, when you join my live, try to click the screen twice and just like it. Hmm? It makes me feel encouraged to do more. Thank you so very much, Evangeline Joyce. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. You made this live very lively. You made it very lively today, and I'm just really, really thankful. I'll see you all another time. Bye.